What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm sure you can tell by the title, it's going to be a mini review slash tutorial on the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Now this is not a new product. It's been around for quite a while. I know they just recently re-released it with, I think, new formula to the shadows in December, I think it was. Straight off the bat, you can smell this from like a mile away. When this was in its box, you can literally smell the peach. Just like it just radiates out of the palette, and you can smell the peach fragrance. So if you're someone who doesn't like peaches, this is not the palette for you. The palette itself is a metal palette, so you don't have to worry about traveling with this and your shadows getting messed up, or your palette getting smashed or anything like that. It's pretty sturdy. It is magnetized, so the open and close, you can feel the magnets when you do this. But when you open it up, you see that you have your full color range of neutrals, moving into like the warmer and then the darker colors here that you can do like a smoky eye with. We all know here on my channel that I love that. You get a mirror as well, which is nice. But enough of me rambling. If you want to know how I got this look, keep watching. Hey guys, so here we are just jumping into the tutorial, and I'm just going to use my no crease clips to clip back the sides of my hair. If you're interested, I will link these down below, but I'm going in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden and blending it out. Nothing spectacular. You guys have literally seen me do this about 80 million times. And here is the star of the show, the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. So I'm just gonna go in with this bone white color called Peaches and Cream, and I'm just taking that on a fluffy blending brush and putting that all over the primer just to set it. So next color I'm gonna go in with is called Candied Peach, and this is a really beautiful peach color, but as you can see here in this clip, I'm having a really hard time blending this out and getting the color payoff that I wanted. I was really hoping it was going to be a lot more opaque than it turned out, but here I am taking the color Georgia, and this is just a matte light pink color, and I'm putting that all over the lid. But even with this color, it was really hard to keep the pigment really where I wanted it. I feel like it blended out into nothing, honestly. So here I am packing it on like over a million times, and then I'm just gonna go back. You can see my frustration here, but I'm just gonna go back with that Candied Peach color and blend it more into the crease. And this whole video is basically me just trying to get the color payoff that I want. So here I am with the magic of editing, and boom, voila, here I have brows. So here I am just covering up my under eyes with my first layer of concealer and any acne marks that I might have. And I'm gonna go in with my holy grail drugstore foundation. This is the Infallible Pro Matte by L'Oreal. And I'm just going in and adding 2 drops of my Best Damn Beauty oil to my foundation, because I find that with a matte foundation, it makes it a little less matte, more satiny when you add in a beauty oil. So that's just a little tip in case you guys are like me and don't like a super drying matte foundation. And here I am still going hard with my Real Techniques face sponge. This is the best sponge, honestly, if you're not trying to pay $20 for a beauty blender. As I've said before in a previous video, I will link that down below if you want to see a comparison. But here I am getting frustrated as all hell with my no crease clips, and I just pulled out the OG hair clip. You guys have literally seen this thing in like every video I've probably ever made on YouTube, but I have so much hair, it needs to get clipped back. So I'm just going to keep blending that out until I'm satisfied with it. And then I'm just going to take my favorite concealer at the moment, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the color light medium, I believe. And I'm just putting that in the areas that need a little bit more highlight. So under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, on the cupid's bow, and in the middle of my chin. And I'm just going to blend that out until my hands fall off. So I actually really want to know, because I'm interested, because I feel like I look really rough on camera, always, pouncing this sponge on my face. Does it look like I'm beating the mess out of my face? Let me know down below in the comments, because I feel like it does, but in reality, it's really not. I don't know. Let me know. So as you can see here, I've blended the highlight onto the sides of my nose, right by the bridge. I feel like that helps give it a little bit more structure and definition when you're doing your contour. And I'm just going to go in with my favorite powder at the moment, which is the Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche Duo. And obviously the banana shade is going right under my eyes and anywhere that I put that concealer, just to set it. Next, I'm going in with my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm just going to put some contour under the bottom lip here just to give it more fullness, and of course down the sides of the nose because you want to define that bridge and snatch it up, girl, snatch it up. Once you're done with that nose contour, I'm just going to move on to hollowing out my cheeks a little bit more. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and throw some color into the hollows of my cheeks. Nothing super defined, nothing super structured. We just want some color there. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put it around the perimeter of my forehead just to give us that sun-kissed glow like we've been out in the sun, even though it's winter AF outside. So I'm just going to blend that out, and I'm going to bring it to the jawline just to give my face a little bit more definition. So moving right along with the peach theme here, I'm using this NYX Pink the Town blush, and this is just to give me a wash of color on my cheeks. Very pretty, very pretty. I definitely recommend you try these blushes out. But just to top it off, I'm using the Milani Luminoso because I wanted a little bit more of a glow before I added my highlighter. So here I am doing that. And for highlighter, I'm going to use these two colors mixed together from the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlight. Love, 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 love this highlight. If you haven't tried any of the Ofra highlights, I definitely recommend. I will link that down below for you just in case you are interested. But I'm putting that in all of the high points of the face, just where the sun would naturally hit. So the tops of the cheekbones, the tip of the nose, the cupid's bow. I don't put any on the chin like you see some people do because I feel like that makes me just look greasy as hell, so I skip that. But moving on to finish up the eyes, I'm going with that Candied Peach color and running that on the lower lash line just to bring the whole eye full circle and leave no gaps of color, honestly. So I'm just going back and forth. Like I said, I had a problem getting the color payoff that I wanted, so I had to go over the same spots like 1,000,001 times. But once I got the intensity that I wanted, I moved on to this brick color called Summer Yum, and I just wanted to define that lower lash line so that my eye didn't get lost in all of this color because I wasn't going to put anything super crazy into the waterline. And here you see me touching up that peach color, and I really don't know what the heck it was with this palette, but I feel like the longer I left my eyeshadow alone to finish up my face, like it's like the pigment that I worked so hard to build up on my eyes just kind of disappeared. Like it wasn't as opaque as I got it. I don't understand what is up with this palette, but if this happens to you when you use it, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know that I'm not crazy, please. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back and forth and keep adding on color because that's what I had to do. So here I am tight lining just with any old regular black eyeliner, and I'm using this Wet n Wild Skinny liquid liner just to have something for my lashes to stick to. And here I am again packing on more color because, like I said, it kind of disappeared. So going back and doing that. Now moving on to lips, I'm going to take my Jordana nude liner and I'm going to quickly line my lips and then fill them in because I did want to keep everything more on the softer side, so I didn't want to have a really harsh lip. Went with the nude. Then on top I used MAC Selena collection lipstick in Amor Prohibido, but then once I put that on I felt like my lips were a little bit too mauvey, so I used a pale pink gloss right on top just to make it a little softer. And once that's done, that's it. And now cue the clips of me being extra AF. I didn't think this was necessary, but I thought it would be funny to put in here. But this is the overall look. Like I said, everything is very soft and peachy, but I did have to work for this. So now that the tutorial part of this video is over, let's hop on in and hear my review and what I thought about this palette. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the video. Obviously, that's why you're here. So, pros and cons. Pro, I like that the case is metal. And you don't have to worry about it, getting smashed or anything happening to your shadows while traveling. It's also magnetized. You can feel that when you lift it up. You do get 18 shadows in the palette. You also get a mirror. If you like peaches, you're gonna love this palette. If you don't, it's not for you. Now let's get into the cons. I'm not sure if you guys noticed in the video, but I definitely was having a hard time trying to blend these eyeshadows out. When they swatch very well on, my finger, but for some reason the color payoff wasn't coming out on my eyes. So I don't know what was going on there, honestly. And this isn't even the first time that I've tried to use this palette. I actually tried to film a completely different look before I even did this. It just was not working out for me. The green in the palette that I was trying to use called Bless Her Heart, which is this color right over here. Did not come out as green as I hoped it would, so it kind of threw off the whole look that I had planned in my mind. So I ended up going with something a little simpler, but even this was a struggle to get to. So I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the fragrance that kind of did something to the formula. I really don't know, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody that loves this palette. It's just not for me. I think I have plenty other palettes in my collection that are way cheaper and they perform a lot better than the results I got with this. I love Too Faced Born This Way, the foundation, love that. The shadows, this is my first introduction and it didn't really leave that good of an impression on me. It kind of makes me not want to go back and try any of their other palettes. So in my mind, I don't think this is worth $49. Save your money, buy some Makeup Geek or Anastasia shadows. Even some Wet n Wild palettes are better than this. That's all I have to say for now about this product. Let me know down below in the comments if you like this and if you have any suggestions on what I could try in order to get the color payoff or make it more blendable. Let me know. I'm gonna try it again, and if it doesn't work out the second time, I'm definitely gonna return it because ain't nobody got time for that. I'll update you guys down in the description bar if my feelings on this change, so make sure you check that out. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell so you can get notified on when I post, and I will see you guys in the next video.